favourite sporting moment would have been breaking the world record for the first time and becoming the fastest human being on the planet to travel through water. That would be the swimming achievement, and the other one would be carrying the Olympic flag at the Olympic Games in 2008, leading Team GB out at the opening ceremony. It all comes down to planning. Clearly I was a very talented swimmer. I've got the right attributes. I'm 6'6", got big hands and big feet. And then I've got the right people around me, from the right coach to the right training partners, right nutritionists, physios, etc., right team around me, and the right attitude, which is about training hard, not being afraid of failing, really, more than anything else, and just having a go, learning from what I do, and I just keep getting up and going again and going again, and I never give up, really. It's all about personal improvement, but ultimately I've got the right people around me that enable me to be in the right headspace to achieve my performances. Now, being flag bearer for Team GB was a huge honour. It was a humbling experience walking into the Olympic Stadium, to basically be nominated by my fellow athletes, my peer group, the coaches, and the team staff to be flag bearer that meant a lot. You know, the fact that it was my 5th Olympics, I was 38 years of age, and I was old enough to be most of the other competitors' dads. But no, humble experience. Walked into the stadium, realising that the rest of the team were walking behind me. I was kind of team captain, and I kept pinching myself, telling myself this moment will never happen again, because I knew it wouldn't. But leading Team GB out, it's sort of my 5th Olympics. It was going to be my last Olympics, and it was just an amazing experience. Do I miss it? Yes, I do. I miss standing on the block more than anything else, competing against each other. There's that element of vulnerability and uncertainty about what's going to happen, but training towards something. Hopefully I'm going to get the result I want. I never quite know, and every race is a different race. I'm Ted Baker's global ambassador, so I do a lot of work with Ted Baker. I model the clothing for him. I work with the social media team and the marketing team, so I've done that now for about 5 or 6 years. So that's kind of model stroke. I get involved in the business side of things with them, trying to promote the brand. And then outside I've got a dance fitness company called Fitsteps. And on the dance fitness side, it's a little bit like Zumba, if you've heard of that. I did Strictly Come Dancing 11 years ago. I had this passion about getting people fit and healthy, but realising it wasn't going to be gymming, swimming or running. I realised that Strictly was massive and people love dance. Zumba's massive, so I had a word with 2 of the dancers, pro dancers, Ian Waite and Natalie Lowe. And I got those 2 together and I said, look, you can put dance movements to music, choreography. I'll give the health and well-being side of things. And we created a business called Fitsteps, and we've now got 2,500 trainers across the UK that teach people dance, but ultimately give people, they find their tribe, people they can hang out with, like-minded people, and get fit and healthy. By being vulnerable and trying, you learn a lot about yourself. By taking yourself out of your comfort zone, you learn a lot about yourself. Stupid analogy, I did Strictly Come Dancing. I'm not a very good dancer at all, but by throwing myself into it and trying to be the best that I could be, I got better at something. I gained an awful lot of confidence. So now I will, instead of running away at a wedding in the opposite direction from the dance floor, I don't run to the dance floor, but I'm not afraid to go on the dance floor. So just trying to get people to think more in terms of learning something new. We're never good at something until we try it. So if you start off, and we all start off at ground level regarding what we're learning, but and don't expect to be good at something straight away. Don't give up on it. The more you do something, the better you do get, whatever that might be, whether it be sport, whether it be work. I was one of these kids at school that I'm slightly dyslexic, so standing up in front of people and speaking petrified me, and now I do it for a living. So, but I just think, take yourself out of your comfort zone and you grow, and ultimately you all want to grow.